Can you make a fire? Yeah. All right, in order to fire, I need 2 pieces of wood. One's gonna be my spindle, one's gonna be my hearth board. The other thing I need for this fire is a good tinder bundle. Essentially, it looks just like a bird's nest. First, I need to make a little pilot hole, just like that. And I'm gonna burn it, very solid looking hole. Once I've burned in my hole, I'm gonna cut a notch. I want my notch to go right before the actual center of the hole. Applying downward pressure, rapid rotation of my hands, we'll get a coal. That's how you build fire. Can you build a bow? Yeah. One wood that we have in Colorado is called coyote willow. That's gonna be my bow wood. It's gonna take me about 25 to 30 days to dry out. All right, so it's been about 28 days. It's not 100% dry, but it's gonna have to do. This is gonna be the back of my bow. It's gonna be the belly of my bow. I don't ever wanna take any wood from the back of the bow. I take wood from the belly of the bow. Removing the bark is fine. So this is just a light scrape. All right, let's cut the end for the strings. I'm gonna step outside, get it strung. I want my brace height to be at least 1 fist to a thumb up. Let's get an arrow. All right, that's how you build a bow. Can you make a cup? Yeah. I'm gonna make that cup. It's through a technique where I place a coal on a piece of wood, I blow into the coal, and it burns out the recess. Place it right on top of my wood. I'm gonna blow right in the coal. That coal goes out, just grab another coal. Hole's moving along. Pay close attention to your edges. You don't wanna blow your fire into the edges. Thing I like to do is, once I got a good char on the inside, I like to just take a rock, just kind of remove that char. Work out the char. All right, once I'm at a good depth, just start scraping out all the black char. Shape it out a little bit. 1 cup. Can you make a torch? Yeah. I have some jute cordage right here, and I'm wrapping it up around the end of 1 stick. You got to have some sort of accelerant. What kind of accelerants you can come across in the woods? Well, that's where the difficult part is. I'm gonna walk over to one of these pine trees, and I'm gonna put some pine resin all around this and then wrap it up. All of this is the resin that I'm talking about. I'm gonna put this all over my torch. I'm gonna work in between the fibers. This is the key to having a long-term torch. Got my torch made. I got a ferro rod. Throws sparks. Gotta let it catch. Wish it was dark out. That would have been a little bit better. I would have been able to videotape because I don't have any lights. But I have a torch. That's it. 1 torch. Can you make a knife? Yeah. But how about a bone knife? I'm gonna choose leg bone. Leg bone is super hard and it's thick. Now all I gotta do is grind it. It's a nice piece of sandstone and just start working the bone into that shape. A flake, and I'm gonna start scoring around this bone. Take another piece of sandstone and work the edges. Let's put it in some antler. My antler piece, cut a groove in it. Connect the two. Use some pine pitch glue. I'm gonna apply some sinew. There you go. All right, that's it. 1 bone knife. Sinew's completely dry, and we're good to go. Can you make something you don't want to make? Yeah, I don't like making spoons. piece of wood. Remove all the bark. And you're gonna split it. You wanna create one flat edge. Once you have it flattened on both sides, draw it a spoon shape. Start carving it out. Just keep shaping the handle, getting that little dip. It's called a hook knife. Just put it on the inside, start scooping out little pieces of it. I'm gonna seal it all up with some animal fat. There you go, spoons. Let's build a shelter. Once I got my ribs up, now I need to create an over layer and I need to create an inside layer. And that's gonna require some cutting. I'm using my little woodsman's axe. They found a dry spot in the forest full of all this duff and pine needles and leaves and put that on the bottom so I got something dry and soft to sleep on. Come in, right here. Hi, bud. Finn and I can sleep in here, no issues. That's it. Can you show us how to get safe drinking water? Yeah. One thing that I always look for are springs. How you find a spring is pretty simple. Water scars. Historically, water has run down those rocks, stained the rocks. That's a good indication. There could be water at the base or there could be water at the top. So I crawled up underneath these rocks and I can feel the softness of this ground. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig a ground well. There it is. Now, as you look at this, you might be thinking, that's nothing but muddy water. And you're right, it is, but it's clean, meaning there's no bacteria in it. Let this fill full of water. Now I'm gonna use a piece of cane to drink this water out of this hole. It's good. Now that I've had my fill, I'm gonna fill this guy back up because I don't want any other critters getting to it. Right, that's how I get clean, safe, drinkable water when I'm out in the bush. How do you charge your cell phone? If you don't put it in the can you, I don't know how to respond. But I know what you want, so yeah. So I get this question a lot. How do you charge your cell phone? And it's real simple. In this little buckskin pouch, I have my device. What I use is just a little mini solar panel. I stick it out in the light, sun charges it. I plug my little phone USB thing into the bottom of it and I charge my device. Fortunately, I live in Colorado, and in Colorado, we get a lot of days of sun, so I'm never running out. I always have it. Where do you get something like this? Outdoor shops, probably any of your big box stores. You probably get it online as well. Now, if I didn't have this, I just let my phone run out and go about my business. Solar panel.